Hello friends, in this video I'm going to be talking about arithmetic of functions, and in that the arithmetic is basically the operation or addition, subtraction, multiplication, division that we do perform on the numbers. We can perform those application on functions also. So like we add two number 4 plus 3 in this case is equal to 7. We can perform the same operation on f of x plus g of x and we'll get some value, and which is the example of adding two functions. So their operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let's go ahead and get started. So in this video, we consider two function f of x and g of x in this case, and this is the addition of those functions, this is subtraction of this function, and that's how you denote that function mathematically when you do perform arithmetic of functions. Similarly for multiplication, here on the down you can see for division, where g of x cannot be 0. If g of x is equal to 0, then this equation will go undefined, and you don't want that. So let's go ahead and look at the example of addition. So here you can pause the video and try this example of yourself. So if I say f plus g of x will give me f of x plus g of x, then I will basically add these two functions and add the like terms to get the answer for f plus g of x. Now let me go ahead and solve this for you guys. So here you can see I can type f plus g, or I can write is equal to, now first I'm gonna write down f of x, then I'm gonna write down g of x. So here in this case f of x is equal to 3x squared plus 7 plus g of x is equal to 4x minus 1, right? And if you go and solve this further, you'll get 3x squared, there is no other x squared term, then I have 4x, there is no other x terms, and I have 7 and negative 1, so 7 minus 1 will give me positive 6. So this is the answer for addition of two function f of x and g of x. The another example will be subtraction. F minus g of x will give me f of x minus g of x. So you can pause the video and try it yourself and see if you get the same answer as mine. So I will go ahead and do calculate f minus g of x will give me f of x minus g of x will be equal to f of x, in this case is 3x squared plus 7 minus g of x is 4x minus 1. So my first step would be to solve this parenthesis right here, and as you can see the sign is negative. When it will be distribute over to this parenthesis, will change the signs of inside terms and will give me 3x squared plus 7 minus 4x plus 1. And if I solve it further, I can see 3x squared, there is no x squared term, minus 4x, there is no x term, and 7 plus 1, in this case 7 plus 1 will give me 8. So that is the answer for subtraction of two function f of x and g of x. The next example is of multiplication. You can pause the video and try it yourself. Here you have to use the distributive property of mathematics that you have been studying for since 8th grade, or you can say pre-algebra. So let me go ahead and do this example also. F dot g, which is basically multiplication of x, is equal to f of x multiplied by g of x will give me 3x squared plus 7 multiplied by 4x minus 1. Now in order to solve this, I'm gonna take one term from first parenthesis, distribute over this parenthesis, take the second term which is 7 and distribute over the second parenthesis, will give me 3x squared parenthesis 4x minus 1. Now I can see the sign here is positive, so I have to write down the positive here and then distribute the 7 over another parenthesis. So plus 7 parenthesis 4x minus 1 Now you can use the distributive property here. So 3x multiplied by 4x multiplied by -1, and similarly 7 multiplied by 4x multiplied by -1. Now what we will get is 3 times 4 will give you 12x cubed, and 3x squared multiplied by -1 will give me -3x squared, plus 7 multiplied by 4 is 28x minus 7. So this is my last step. Now I will combine the like terms, and since there are no like terms, so this will be our answer ultimately. So the multiplication of two functions is this answer right here. Now the next example is of division. In this one we will divide f of x by g of x. Now here I can give you a little explanation on the side. So suppose if I have the function like instead of f over g, suppose if I have g over f of x, then I'm gonna do g of x divided by f of x instead of calculating f over g. So it is very important what they are asking and what you have to look for or what you have to calculate. So now let me go ahead and wipe this off, and let me go ahead and you can pause the video and try to solve it yourself if you can get this answer also. So I will go ahead and solve it for you guys here now. F over g of x, I have to calculate f of x divided by g of x. Now in this case it will be 3x squared plus 7 divided by 4x minus 1. Now this answer is acceptable in this case, because if you see the numerator where 3 and 7 does not have any, or 3x squared and 7 does not have any greatest common factor, so you can factor it out. Similarly in the denominator there is no factor, so you can just leave it like that, and that will be your answer for this question. So I will see you in the next video with a commutative property, and also about the composition of function, where we're going to study fog and gof, which is FOG of x or GOF of x. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.